Good morning, everyone. I'm Coach Jeff. Welcome to another workout. Today's workout is a full body dumbbell routine. So you're going to need a set of dumbbells or something to create resistance with. You could use some ankle weights. You could use 2 waters. So if you have a 20-ounce water, those are about 1.5 pounds. Or if you have gallon water jugs, those are about 8 pounds each. It is also preferable if you have a heavier set of dumbbells. I got my 25s here. And then a lighter set of dumbbells. I got my 15s here. So for some of you, a set of like 3 to 5 pound weights, and then a set of like 10 to 15 pound weights would be ideal. But if you only have one set, no problem. We're gonna get right into this warm up with our 4-point squat stretch. So starting, we have feet about hip width in our squat position. You're gonna begin in that first point by pushing the hips back, reaching for your toes. This is 1. From here, we're gonna drop the hips, pushing the knees out. This is 2. Then we arch the back, nice and big, arms up, this is 3. And then we stand up in that full squat, that's 4. Going through that for 5 more reps. So 1, pushing the hips back, touch the toes. 2, drop your hips, drive your knees out. 3, arms up, chest up. 4, stand up tall. Repeat. Touch the toes, drop the hips, chest up, stand up. 3 more. Push the hips back, touch the toes. Drop your butt to your heels. Chest up, stand up. Here we go, 2 more. Push those hips back, drop the hips, arms up, stand up tall. 1 more here. Drive those hips back, hips down, knees out, arms up, chest up, stand up tall. Right from that, we're going into our lateral lunge. So we're gonna set the feet really wide here, toes are pointed out. Your weight is on the outside of your feet. Arms come out for counterweight. We're going to send the hips back, keeping the right leg straight. As you get to about parallel, start to turn the right toe up and drop your hips down and back into that left heel. Stand up tall to center, and then we switch. 5 each side. So sending the hips back, keeping one leg straight as the working leg does its thing. Inhaling as we go down. Big exhale up. Don't worry if you're not going too deep. I just want you to feel a big stretch up that straight leg as we get warmed up. I'm going to go through about 4 more reps here. Just working my way back and forth. Take your time. 2 more. And last one. All right, we're going to go through each of those movements one more time. So again, that squat stretch. Feet are about hip width, maybe a little wider, toes are pointed out, weights rolled onto the outside of the feet. From here, push your hips back, that's 1. Drop your hips, 2. Chest up, 3. Stand up, 4. Here we go. Hips back, drop your hips, chest up, stand up tall. Hips back, drop your hips, chest up, stand up tall. 2 more. Hips back, drop your butt, chest up, stand up tall. Last one. Breathing through and shake that out. We're gonna hit that lateral lunge one more time. If you can get a little deeper here, try to work on it. If not, that's okay. Just aiming to feel that stretch up your adductor or your inner thigh. So feet are very wide, toes pointed out, arms out as counterweight. Send those hips back, keep one leg straight, point those toes up, and then stand up tall. 1, going to 10, 5 each side. 2. Keep the weight down in the heels. 3. 4. Keep that chest proud. 5. Inhale down, exhale up. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one here. 10. All right, shake that out. We're gonna get on the ground to continue this warm up. So on your front side here, we're gonna move from our downward dog into our shoulder taps, loosening up those hamstrings a little more and warming up your core and arms. So we begin in the high plank. From here, send yourself into downward dog, pushing your heels down as you push your hips up and back. Pretend to tilt your tail to the sky, so tilting the back of the legs up to the ceiling. From here, go back into high plank, shoulder tap. Left arm, right shoulder, right arm, left shoulder. and continue. Back into downward dog, holding for 5, 4, let those hamstrings stretch, 2, 1, back into that high plank, shoulder tap. Here we go. 3 more reps, heels down, legs straight, arms straight, 2, 1, back into high plank, shoulder tap. 2 more reps, back into downward dog. Inhale to send yourself back, exhale nice and big into that stretch. And back into plank, shoulder tap. And 1 more rep, here we go. Send yourself into downward dog, heels down, feel that big stretch, 2, 1, and back into shoulder tap. All right, right from here, we're flipping onto the back side. Gonna warm up those glutes a little bit. Going right into our hip bridges. So feet are flat, tuck your ankles as close to your butt as you can, hands down, shoulders and head on the ground. Tuck your belly button in, hip bridge up, over squeeze those glutes and quads, and then down to the ground. Right back up, here we go, 20 repetitions. Down with control and press up hard. To create more force, push your feet into the ground hard to drive those hips up. Get a peak contraction at the top, squeezing your legs as hard as you can. Here we go, 15 more reps. Keep the knees about hip width, don't let them dip in. About 10 more reps, or just working through on your own, getting your 20 reps. 4 more. Inhale down, big exhale up, controlling the way down. Don't just let your butt drop. And last one. All right, we're gonna hit each of those one more time to finish this warm up. So we're on that front side. You got your arms kind of wide, your feet are kind of narrow. Pushing right into downward dog for a 5-second hold. So we send those hips back, we send the heels down to the ground, pretending to tilt those straight legs up to the sky. So tilting the back of the legs up to the sky. Back into plank, shoulder tap, back into downward dog. Here we go, 4 more reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, shoulder tap. Down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, shoulder tap. Down dog. 2 more reps. Belly button in, send your head toward your knees, send those heels down. Back into high plank, shoulder tap. 1 more. Heels down, big stretch here. Back into high plank, last shoulder tap. All right, going on our back side, back into those hip bridges. This time we're working through a single leg hip bridge. We're trying to even out the extension of both hips. I'm gonna bring my left knee up to 90 degrees. I'm gonna plant my right foot in the ground. From here, we send those hips up. Squeeze the right glute nice and tight and down with control. 10 reps, that was 1. Here we go, 2, 3. Now as we go up, don't let that hip dip. So that left side, make sure those hips stay parallel as you drive through this hip extension for 10 reps. I'm gonna go 3 more. And last one. All right, other side. So we got right knee up, core's kind of tucked in, head and shoulders are relaxed. Drive that left foot into the ground. Left glute squeeze at the top and down with control. Here's 2. 3, remember to control the way down. 4, 5, 6, 7. Always remember you can go at your own pace. 8, 9, last one for me here. All right, now your body should be fully warmed up. We're gonna go ahead and take 2 of your heavier dumbbells, all right? So if you've got a set of like 10 or 15s, those will usually work perfect for this exercise. We're gonna go right through our front squat. So watch me get in position, and then you can start as well. We're gonna curl these up so the base of the dumbbell is resting on your shoulders, literally touching your shoulders. From here, we're gonna drive those elbows in. Assume your squat position with your feet wide, toes pointed out. From here, we go right into that squat. Hips back, knees out as low as you can comfortably, and stand up tall. 10 to 15 of these front squats. Here we go. Down, up through the heels. 1. Keep the weight pushing out and pushing back into those heels. Kind of pretending to spread the floor with your feet to really work those abductors in your hips. I'm gonna go 3 more. And last one. All right, bring those dumbbells to the side. We go right into 10 to 15 hammer curls. So chest tall, feet are about hip width, shoulders back, curl up, down with control. 1, 2, 3. We go about halfway. We're gonna get 4 more, let's do it. Try not to swing those dumbbells. Nice solid curl. Last one, and then we're gonna go ahead and put those down. Let your body rest for about 30 to 45 seconds here. Now in today's routine, we wanna reach muscular failure around 10 to 15 repetitions. This way we're truly working our muscle endurance and our fat burning. So if you found that set very easy, try to up your weight so that it becomes challenging by the 10 to 15 reps. On this next set, we're gonna combine those 2 exercises. So we're gonna do the hammer curl, then the front squat, that's 1. Hammer curl again, front squat, that's 2. Trying to get 10 to 15 here. About 10 more seconds rest, and then we'll begin. Get the appropriate weights for you. Careful lifting them up. Set your shoulders back, posture nice and tall. Here we go. Curl it up, front squat. Down with control, 1. Keep working through. I'm gonna get 3 more. Here we go. Last one for me. If you got a couple more, go ahead and hit it. Woo! Put those down. Shake that out. Nice little burn there. Now we're gonna switch up our exercises. And you're only gonna need 1 dumbbell for this. If you have a heavier one, we're gonna use that. So go ahead and lay on the ground. You're gonna get right into your hip bridge position. We're gonna go into a hip bridge pullover. So go ahead and watch me, and then you can start. So we're gonna bring the hips up as high as we can, locking them out. From here, abs tight, arms straight. Bring your arms overhead, keeping those arms straight, almost touching the ground, feeling the core work, and back up over your chest. Let's go ahead and begin together. So hips up tall, legs tight. Keep that dumbbell overhead, reaching those arms back straight. Should feel your abs click on, and back with control. Here we go, 10 to 15. This is a chest and lat exercise. And again, it's called the dumbbell pullover in our hip bridge. It's great for those glutes, core, and your whole upper body. Inhale as the weight goes back, squeeze those abs, exhale up. 10 more, you got this. Keep those hips as high as you can, belly button in. You're gonna start to feel this right under those armpits in your lats. If you're doing this right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and bring your hips down, bring that dumbbell down to your chest, and just rest. From here, we're gonna go into a split leg weighted sit-up. So I'm just gonna bring my right leg down straight, pinning that right heel to the ground, squeezing my right glute. Then we're gonna press that dumbbell up above your chest. Take as long of an inhale through your nose as you can, and then exhale up. Squeezing your abs nice and tight, not too high, and down with control. We're gonna go for 8 reps each side. Up, big exhale, down with control. Keep the belly button tucked in as you go down, so pulling that belly button into the ground. If you were with us last week, we worked a lot through that TVA, your transverse abdominis. You want to be utilizing that here by, again, pulling your belly button into your spine, feeling those lower abs work. Again, getting about 8 each side. I'm going to go for 3 more here just for good measure. Keep those arms nice and straight. Dumbbell goes slightly forward as you sit up. 1 more. Bring the dumbbell down to the chest. Rest those arms and we switch legs. So now we got left leg out straight. Pin that left leg down, squeezing that left glute. Right foot is flat, knee is bent. Arms up straight, long inhale through the nose again. And belly button in, exhale up, squeeze those abs. 1, 2. Go nice and slow through that range of motion. Don't throw your body with momentum. We'll go 3 more. Getting our 8 each side. Last one. All right, bring the dumbbell down to your chest. Keep those hips down. Just rest here about 20 seconds. We're gonna go right back into that hip bridge with that pullover. So pressing the dumbbell up if you wanna watch. We're gonna go hips up, belly button in, core tight. Arms go straight back overhead, feeling the core work, feeling those lats work, and up back to the chest. Let's begin together. 10 to 15 reps. Here's 1. 2. 3. Hips up as high as you can. Belly button in. Arms are nice and straight. If you pretend to squeeze the dumbbell together, pushing your palms toward each other, you're gonna feel your chest really activate there. So keep that irradiation going, really squeezing the hell out of this dumbbell, getting as much out of this exercise as we can. Let's go for 4 more. 1, squeeze that dumbbell nice and tight. 2, hips up tall. 3, last rep, let's make it count. 4. Go ahead, bring the dumbbell down. Again, rest about 20 seconds as we get prepped for those split leg sit-ups. This time we're gonna switch sides first. So we're gonna go left leg down, right knee is bent, right foot flat, left glute very tight. From here, bring that dumbbell up above your chest. And if you're having trouble with your neck here, you can get rid of the dumbbell, just put your hands behind your head. Otherwise, long inhale, belly button in, big exhale up, squeeze those abs down with control. Going for 8 each side, there's 2. Keep that chest proud, chin up. Don't just throw your head back and forth. 1 more. And other side. Bring the dumbbell down, switch legs. Long inhale, belly button in, and exhale it up. 8 each side. Push the lower back into the ground, pull the belly button in, just sit up and do the same thing on the way down, nice and slow on the way down. There's 8. Gonna bring that down. Put your dumbbell to the side. We're gonna rest about 30 seconds as we transition into our next set of exercises. So for that, we're gonna go ahead and stand up. Do so carefully, right? Your blood pressure always kind of changes when you go from that prone to standing position. So always be careful. All right. Now for this next set of exercises, you just need one dumbbell again, preferably your heavier one, because for this movement, these muscle groups are usually a little stronger. So we're gonna go through a sumo deadlift into an overhead press and then a tricep extension. There's kind of 4 parts to this. So why don't you guys watch me do a couple and then I'll let you jump in. So to get in position, your feet are really wide. They're wider than your normal squat. Your toes are also pointed out more than your normal squat, hence the sumo stance. From here, we hit our deadlift by pushing those hips back, driving the knees out. When the dumbbell reaches about mid-shin level, we're gonna curl it up into our front squat. From here, we stand up. Then we press and go into a tricep extension, bringing the dumbbell behind us and then extending up. So let's watch that whole movement again, all 4 parts. I start in my sumo stance. Arms are down by my waist, shoulders back. We're gonna drive the hips back. We're gonna curl the dumbbell up, and then we're gonna stand up tall. From here, we press it overhead, let it go behind you, and extend up. Back to your chin, back down to your waist. Here we go, try to follow along. Sumo deadlift at the bottom, curl, stand up, press, bring it behind your head, elbows in, and up. Back down to your chin, I'm gonna give you a different angle, you keep working. Back down to your waist, here we go, sumo deadlift. Hips back, curl, stand up, press, tricep extension, up, and repeat. Sumo deadlift, curl, stand up, press, let it go behind you, tricep extension. Here we go. Sumo deadlift, curl, stand up, press, tricep extension. Sumo deadlift, curl, stand up, press, tricep extension. Let's get 5 more. Sumo deadlift, curl, stand up, press, tricep extension. Here we go. 4 more. Sumo deadlift, curl, stand up, press, tricep extension. 3 more. Stay up. 2 more reps. Here we go. And last one. All right, go ahead, shake that out. You should feel that kind of full body movement all over, but also your heart and lungs. Your cardiovascular intensity kind of ramping up so we can really tap into some fat burning here. This next exercise is going to do the same thing. I recommend using your lighter weights for this next exercise. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my lighter ones over here. And for this, we're going into what's called a squat press or a thruster. So we're back in that front squat position. Elbows are in. I've got my lighter dumbbells on my shoulders. From here, we go back into that squat, thrust, pressing the arms straight overhead. Back down into your squat, thrust overhead. Here we go, 15 reps. Inhaling all the way down, big exhale, up through those heels. 6 more. Last rep. Gonna put those dumbbells to the side. Feel a little shoulder burn, and then definitely breathing heavy after that. About 30 seconds off. And then we're gonna hit each of those exercises one more time. So you can grab your heavier dumbbell again, going right into our sumo squat, curl, press, and then overhead extension. I know it's a lot. Let's keep up. Let's work the full body and burn some fat. Here we go. Sumo deadlift, curl, squat, press, tricep extension. Continue through with me. Let's go, let's get the heart rate up. Let's burn some fat. This is hard on your body and your mind. It's great though, because your mind can burn twice as many calories as your body. So these choreographed movements do a whole lot for that mind-muscle connection, as well as upregulating the amount of calories we can burn. We're still working through. We're going for 5 more. Do you have it in you? Four more. Three more. Two more. Woo! Keep it working, crew. Last couple here. I'm gonna do a bonus rep just to get it in. All right, after those 10 to 15 reps, throw that dumbbell down. Let's take about 20 to 30 seconds. Breathing to intentionally bring the heart rate down to help you recover intraset. So long inhale through the nose, big exhale through your mouth. All right, grab those lighter dumbbells again. Once you're ready, we go right back into those thrusters. Curl them up, elbows in, squat and press. Use the legs to drive the weight up as one solid movement. This is one exercise where you can and should use the momentum of your legs. Get those arms up high, lock them out overhead. 5 more. Trying to get 10 to 15. I'm gonna go a couple bonus reps, 3 more. Woo! All right, shake that out. The last thing we do today is a farmer's walk challenge. So we're gonna take your heavier dumbbells, marching in place, belly button in, for 60 to 90 seconds. We'll see if we can hold it. Going into that farmer's march. So we have our heavier dumbbells. Shoulders back, arms are straight, belly button in. We're gonna lift one knee up and switch. Nice and simple here. You've gotta work on keeping that belly button in and that posture tall. 60 to 90 seconds. Let's see if we can hold it. Keep pulling that belly button in as you exhale. Walking nice and tall. Shoulders back. Keep those triceps tight. So kind of squeeze under the armpit. Squeeze those shoulders back. Squeeze the dumbbell nice and hard. We're about halfway through this 90-second march. Again, stay tall. Keep the belly button up and in. Now, if this doesn't become a challenge for you through the entirety of today's workout, I suggest you invest in some heavier dumbbells, or at least some sandbags. Big deep breaths. Keep marching back and forth. We have about 30 seconds left here. Again, squeezing those shoulders back, arms straight, chin up. Keep those dumbbells off your waistline. Don't let them touch your waist. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job there. Now as we let go of those dumbbells and you stand back up and you walk a little, your body should feel a little lighter. And what that ensures is that you are holding your postural position correctly. Those muscles are engaged. When you let go of the weights, you feel a little more upright or in a little better postural position. That's enough of the workout stuff today. Let's get into our stretches. Going right into that half moon stretch. So feet are really wide, toes are pointed out. We're gonna push the hips back. Try to grab the ground if you can, or grab your shins behind your knees and pull your head through your legs. Keep your knees nice and straight and just relax into that position. From here, we'll half moon to the left side. So bring both your hands over to the left foot. Keep that left leg nice and straight. And we half moon to the right side. Bringing both hands to the right side or onto the right foot. Keep that right leg nice and straight. Back and forth one more time. Big inhale to move, big exhale when you get there. Holding about 5 to 10 seconds. And then back, inhaling, exhaling as we get over to the other side. All right, from here, feet together, we're gonna stretch out those triceps. So we're gonna reach up, touch the back of your neck, grabbing your elbow with your other hand, start to push your elbow straight back. Make sure you're in a pelvic tuck here, so tuck your belly button toward your face, and that way you're not overarching your lower back. Chest up tall, trying to drive that elbow backwards, feeling that tricep stretch. Now we can extend this stretch into our lat by bringing the opposite elbow down. So the arm we're stretching, we're going to push it up to the sky, kind of half mooning over. And you should feel that stretch coming from the tricep all the way down your lat, even into your obliques. 2 more deep breaths, and we'll go ahead and switch. We're going to reach that other arm up, touch the back of your neck, start to push that elbow straight back, remaining in that pelvic tuck. Feet can come close together as we lean off to the side, feeling that stretch climb from the triceps down to those lats. All right, we're gonna hit one more stretch for the quads, our standing quad stretch. You can hold on to something if you have trouble with balance here. Otherwise, we're gonna try to go opposite hand to foot. You're gonna keep your knees close together. Think of pushing the knee back that we're stretching, as well as squeezing the glute. So I'm holding my right foot with my left hand. I'm actively pushing my right knee back while I squeeze my right glute. And that's gonna really release the quads and allow them to get into that big stretch. Holding for about 5 big deep breaths for about 30 seconds. Again, no problem if you want to hold on to something here for a little bit of balance. And then we'll shake that out and we'll hit the other side. So again, opposite hand to foot. Push the knees close together. Push the knee backwards on the side we're stretching. In my case, it's my left quad. So I'm pushing my left knee backwards. And then I'm squeezing that left glute nice and tight. Really letting that quad get a nice stretch. Use every exhale to really release that quad into your stretch. About 2 more big deep breaths. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's full body dumbbell workout. Again, if that workout was a little easy for you, definitely invest in some heavier dumbbells so you can really kick butt at your resistance training at home. If you need more Coach Jeff, you know where to go. Head to my Facebook page, Coach Jeff, or my YouTube channel, Metamorphic Methods. And I can't stress it enough, if you like these videos, if you like these workouts, you enjoy this, show me some support by liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and even commenting. It goes a long way. Have a great day.